Hello everyone, this is David from China. Welcome to my channel. I'm very happy to see all of you here. So in this video we're gonna learn how to create a multiple choice quiz using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It will be a good project to practice your HTML, CSS and JavaScript knowledge. So let's see the overview of today's video. Our quiz is gonna be something like this. As you can see, there are 5 questions, and let's see the first question. What is the best programming to learn in 2020? In my case, the correct answer is C, and for now we will not choose the answers for the other questions, and we'll go down and click the button I am done. If I click the button, it says your result is 1. It's not so good. Please try to work on yourself. As you can see, the program will give different answers based on my score from the quiz. Now my score is 1, that's why it's saying it's not so good. So in the end of this video, you will be able to create such an amazing quiz like this. So let's get started. As usual, I will use my code editor Sublime Text, but you can use any code editor you want. So I will create 3 new files for my HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and I will save this like quiz.html. quiz.html, first one, and the second one will be quiz.css. And the third one will be quiz.js. So in my HTML I will write some basic tags and I will give the title of quiz. So firstly, I should link my CSS and JavaScript to my HTML. In order to do that, I will write link. This will be quiz.css. Now I should link my JavaScript. I will say script, and the source will be quiz.js. So we are now ready to begin, but I'm going to say that HTML and JavaScript are multi-paradigm languages. It means there are a lot of ways to do one thing. I will use my own way to create a multiple choice quiz. So mostly multiple choice quizzes are created using the form, inside the form. So I open a form tag and then I should give name to the form quiz. And name is very important because we can access the information, the data inside this form in JavaScript using this name. So it's very important to give name to the form. So after that I will give the ID of quiz. So here I will open div tag because I want my each question to be inside one div. So this div is for one question. We will open other divs for other questions. So I will open paragraph and I will write the first question. What is the best programming language to learn in 2020? So we have already written the question. Now it's time to the answers. So we'll say input. So as you know, in multiple choice the user should choose only one answer from 4 or 5 answers. So it means we should use the radio type of input. It will allow us to do that. So name is also very important. We should give name to the input. So I will give the name of question 1, and after that value. Let's say the first value will be HTML, and here I will write the A answer is HTML. So now I can copy this one and paste it 3 more times. 1 here, 2, and after that 1 more time, 3. Now we have 4, and the type should be radio in all of them, and the name also should be question 1. I will explain after some time. So we should change the values. So the second one will be, let's say, Python. Here it will be B and it should be Python. And the third one, let's say the correct answer of a correct answer, JavaScript. So here also it's C option and it should be JavaScript. And the fourth one, let's say Swift. So it will be D and it should be Swift. So let's see how it looks in our browser. So I will go here and open our quiz. As you can see, it's simple multiple choice quiz, and we can only choose one answer among 4 answers from 4 answers. The reason behind this is that all inputs have the same name, question 1. If I change these names to different one, let's say question 2, question 3, question 4, the program doesn't know that these answers are the answers of only one question. So here, let's see what will happen. I can choose all answers at the same time. So it's not good. The answers of one question should have the same name. So 1, 1, 1. So let's do only one question now. In the end of the form, I will say input and the type will be button in order to submit the answers. We don't need name for this, and the value will be I am done. I am done. And then when the user clicks this button, it should go to our JavaScript and run the function with the name of check. So let's see. Here is our button, but for now if I click the button, nothing will happen because we haven't written the check function in our JavaScript yet. So let's do it. Function will say check. Let's write something for now in order to check whether it's working or not. We'll say document write, so we can say maybe never give up. So now if I click the button, it says never give up. It means our function is connected to our HTML and it is working. So now I will create variable C in order to track correct answers. So for now the value of C is 0, and also I will create one more variable with the name of Q1. It will be our question 1 and it will be document dot quiz. I told you that the name is very important. If I say document.quiz, the JavaScript will go to our HTML and will search for the content with the name of quiz. Of course, it's our form now. And then after that, we can say question 1. Question 1 is this one. The JavaScript will come here and search for this question 1. So, and we need its value. And we need if statements here. If question 1 is equal to, let's say, the correct answer. In my case, the correct answer JavaScript, so I will say if question 1 is equal to JavaScript, C should be increased by 1. So, and then in order to check, I can say document dot write C. Let's see what will happen now. Oh, so what is the best programming to learn in 2020? If I choose HTML A, the result must be 0. Yeah, it is 0. If I choose the correct answer JavaScript, the result should be 1. Yes, it is 1. It means it's working. So now we can write the other questions. I will copy this one and paste it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we should change the questions. Question number 2. So what to say here? Maybe we can ask the biggest country in the world. Where is the biggest country in the world? So here we should change the name. It's very important, because if you don't change the name, let's say the answers of 5 questions are here, all of them are question 1. It means the user can only choose one answer for 5 questions. So it will be wrong. So we'll say question 2, and we should change the values also. Let's say here Russia, the correct answer, because the biggest country in the world is Russia. So we'll say Russia. Let's say this B answer is America. So here we'll write America. And answer C will be, let's say, my country, China. So here it should be China. And number 4, let's say Canada maybe. So the answer will be Canada. So let's write question number 3. So question number 3, maybe we can say, where is the capital of China? You can write any question you want here. So I'm just writing the idea that came to my mind. I don't know what I'm doing now. So where is the capital of China? Here we should change the names. Question 3, question 3, question 3, question 3, and the values also should be changed. So let's say Guangzhou. It is not correct answer, so we'll say Guangzhou. And this one should be, let's say, Nanjing. So it should be Nanjing. And this third one, answer C. Let's say here Shanghai. So here Shanghai. And the fourth one, answer D, will be correct answer, because the capital of China is Beijing. So here we will write Beijing. So let's move to the question number 4. Let's change this one to 4. Now we can ask maybe, so what is the biggest problem in the world now? Of course, everyone knows its answer. It is coronavirus. Coronavirus. So we'll change question number 4. And here, let's say the first one, financial. Here A will be financial problems. And answer B will be our correct answer. So I will say coronavirus here. And here coronavirus. And C, let's say economical problems. We'll say economical problems. So D, what can you say? Let's say none. We'll say there is no problem. There is no problem. So good. We only have the last question. We should change the last question also. So maybe we can say question number 5. So let's write another type of question, not what questions. How many seasons are there in a year. I know it's simple, but anyway, we are practicing our coding skills. So here question 5, 5, 5, 5, and here I will change this one to 1, this one 1, and here it is 2, 2, and the third one, let's say 3, and this one will be 3, and 4, here is 4. So let's see how it looks now. Now we have different questions with different answers. Our HTML is almost done. So let's write the rest part of our function check. So I need more variables with the name of question, so I will copy this one and paste it 4 more times because I need variables for my 5 questions. So 5, and I will change their names to question 2, question 3, question 4, and question 5. And also here I should change the name of this part, question 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and also I need more if statements like this, so I will copy it 4 more times. So here 2, 3, and the last one 4. So here question number 2, we should check question number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and their values are also different. Let's see question 2. The correct answer is Russia. So we will say if the value of question 2 is equal to Russia, C should be increased by 1. So question 3, where is the capital of China? Beijing, of course. So we will say if the value of question 3 is equal to Beijing, C should be increased by 1. And number 4, what is the biggest problem in the world now? Of course it's coronavirus. We'll say if the value of question 4 is coronavirus, C should be increased by 1. And also question 5, of course it's 4 because there are 4 seasons in a year. So we'll say if the value of question 5 is 4, C should be increased by 1. So let's check now whether it's working or not. So we'll choose all correct answers. The number 1 is JavaScript, number 2 is Russia, number 3 is Beijing, number 4 is coronavirus, number 5 is 4D. Yes, as you can see, it shows 5 because we have chosen all correct answers, and it's right. It's showing 5. So for now, as you can see, our quiz is so simple. So we will give some style to this using CSS. So for the body, I want background color to be pink, my favorite color, and the font color should be black. And also I want font size to be 20 pixels, and also I need font weight to be bolder. Let's see now. Now it's looking more beautiful. So, and also I want to give margin to the body, margin left. I want to be 2 rem. So now it is better. So here, but the button didn't change, so I will give different style to the button. So in order to do that, let's say most programs do like this, input. If I do input, I can do it, but we have a lot of inputs here, and if I write something in my CSS, the design will be, how can I say, related to these ones also. I don't want these ones to change. That's why in order to do that, I will give ID to the input I want to design. So here I will give ID of button, maybe we can say button. So here I can say not input, but I can say with the ID of button. So I can change it. Let's say background color black, and also color I want it to be white, and also let's say font size maybe 18 pixels, and also padding to 5 pixels. Now it's better. So let's choose, let's see what will happen. As you can see, the program is going anywhere and we cannot see any design here. How to correct this one? In order to do that, firstly, here after the form, we should write one more paragraph and we should give the ID of text, or maybe result, ID of result, and I want the answer to be shown inside here. In order to do that, I will create one more variable with the name, let's say var result is equal to document dot get element by ID with the ID of result. So, and also I want the answer to be inside that one. So now I can say result dot text content is equal to, let's say, C. Now you will see we are not done yet. I will show you why. So if I click as you can see, we can see the answer here, but this part is not gone. In order to do that, firstly we should see the ID of the form. It is quiz, right? So when the user clicks that button, that element with the ID of quiz should be gone. In order to do that, we'll create one more variable with the name of quiz, and it will be document dot get element by ID, and it has the ID of quiz. So when the user clicks the button, firstly quiz dot style dot display, it should be none. Did you understand? Now when the user clicks this button, this quiz part will be gone. So let's check whether it works or not. So what is the biggest problem in the world now? Coronavirus. And how many seasons are there in a year? Of course it's 4. As you can see, it is working now. 2. So the last thing left is we should give different sentences based on the score of the user. How to do that? We'll change this part. So if else statement we need. If C is equal to or less than 3, something should happen. Else something should happen. So look, if C is equal to or less than 3, the text content of the result should be result dot text content should be your result is, we'll write the C, it is not so good, please try to work on yourself. So we know that the correct answers are less than 3 or equal to 3. That's why we can say it is not good, please try to work on yourself. Else, of course, our else statement is that it will be, how can I say, it will be run when the correct answers are more than 3. So we will paste this one, and we'll change this sentence. We'll say, what to say now? It is awesome. Keep it up, maybe. So I'm sorry for my spelling mistakes. Keep it up. So let's see whether it works or not now. So I will choose, firstly I will choose only two answers, Russia and JavaScript. Let's see what will happen. So if I click the button, it says your result is 2. It's not so good. Please try to work on yourself. So I will reload the page and I will choose all the correct answers. So JavaScript, Russia, here coronavirus, here Beijing, and 4 seasons. So now it says your result is 5. It's awesome. Keep it up. So I think that's enough for today, because we can it never stops, we can give any design or we can change the quiz as long as we want. So I think for today's video that's enough. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. More and more videos are coming, and I hope all of you and your family members are safe. Stay at home and pay attention to your health. Goodbye.